Good morning everyone. So we're here on the Isle of Mull, which is absolutely incredible. We are staying at this rather fantastic cottage on the west side of the island. There's a little stream down there which you might be able to hear, which I'm going to go for a swim in a little bit. I just love it here. So yeah, just going to be exploring the island this week, getting plenty of videos and photos, generally getting away from it all. No signal, no emails, just bliss, greenery and the great outdoors, and a lot of sheep. Just behind our cottage is this most fantastic spot for swimming. So we're going to go for a dip. I wonder how cold it is. Very cold. Very, very cold. But refreshing. Certainly wakes you up. Oh my goodness. From our swim, just going to have some breakfast before we go on a nice hike. There's like a tiny little post office general store slash do everything shop over the other side of the lock, which is that way. We're going to go there in a minute after we've had some nice breakfast. Just got to Penny Gale stores, which is the cutest little shop here on Mull. So we've got a couple of things planned while we're here. We're going to do a spot of fishing. We're going to Tobermory, which was Ballamory. We're going to do a distillery tour. They've got a gin distillery and a whiskey distillery there, so we're going to go and have a look at that. And then just a whole lot more relaxing and getting away from it. The main reason of this trip was to get some great product photographs, so we'll be doing that as well. All very productive yet chilled at the same time. This is Loch Beg. It's a tidal sea loch. The tide's pretty much out at the moment, so the sheep are there. Having some lunch. Lauren's first ever mussel. Open mind, open mind. This sums up how much Lauren likes mussels. This is my plate. That's Lauren's plate. So having a lovely day on Mull, fishing on the pier. Haven't caught anything, probably won't catch anything. Worst fisherman in the world. So the only thing we've managed to catch is this, I think it's kelp, which is as big as Lauren.
And I got a shell.
And a shell. Glorious. So I'm just going for a little wander around the cottage. Did a spot of fishing today, didn't catch anything. I should just give up on fishing, I'm absolutely useless. Just absolutely love it here. Went for another swim again this morning in the little stream behind the house. Tomorrow night I think we're going to go and do some camping, so that'd be good. I'll take the GoPro so you can see what me and Chris get up to tomorrow and do some camping. We're also going to go to Tobermory as well. It's just nice to be able to travel again. Be away from home again after the crappy year that everyone's had. I'm sure you can see behind me how beautiful it is. I'd like to live somewhere like this, buy a plot of land, build a little house on it. As long as there's a post office there, we'll be fine, I think. There's a little post office just over the way. I'm not sure if you can see it from here. Just over there's a little tiny post office and a store. Lovely wander around Tobermory, absolutely beautiful. Fishing boats bobbing in and out, a lot of lovely little shops, very good. So we are doing a little camping trip. Got the map, found a little lock that we're going to try and camp next to. Hopefully have a nice evening, see what happens. We've been walking along this little road for about 40 minutes now. Nothing's come past. It's ridiculous. And there's a little village at the end of this path. We're not going to the village, we're going to take a right in a minute and go off into the hills. But yeah, so quiet. And just spotted a deer. So we're here at this lock, and as you can see, it's rather misty. I can't see nothing. Never mind. Got the tent set up, ready for a lovely night's sleep. The mist has well and truly set in. We're cooking the dinner. Can't really see much. I've got my head torch on, dog's asleep. We've got a bit of Heinz soup on the go. Everything's getting soaking because it's so misty. Absolute jackpot. I've just found some dry socks in my tent. Nice and cosy. In the tent, so misty out. Everything's getting soaking. The lock that we're camped next to is really, really warm, so I'm wondering whether it's like a thermal spring. But yeah, it's really warm, like almost bath warm, which is weird. But yeah, just had some whiskey, got some really nice whiskey with us. Some Swedish whiskey. Went down a treat, had a little glass of that. Had some soup from good old Heinz. And hopefully have a decent night's skip. And then up nice and early in the morning, I think we're going to the beach tomorrow. So that'd be good. Woke up from camping. This is the little lock that we slept beside. Still really quite foggy out. And there are so many midges. Got this funky midge net on. But yeah, we're gonna head back to the car now and call it a day. Successful night camping all round, I think. house after the camping trip. Slightly soggier than when we left. Another day on Mull. Last night's camping adventure. Just had some breakfast. Felt like we needed it after all the wet and mist and shenanigans that brought up. Some eggs and some potato cakes. Potato cakes with eggs, salt, my favourite. We're now heading to the beach, Knockverlogan Beach at the end of the island, just before you get to the island of Iona. So it's down that way. Let's see what happens at the beach.
So we have just walked down to the beach and it is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. So we're just going to spend the rest of the day here, bought a picnic, yeah, and just chill out and go for a dip in the sea. But it's absolutely stunning. There's some sheep over there and the water is absolutely crystal clear. Yeah, great day. You had a good day, Robin?
Down at the beach, now barbecue in the mountains.
What have you got to drink?
Aperol spritz with blueberries. Oh, it's like I'm in Venice. Venice of the North, the Isle of Mull. Hello everyone. We are in Tobermory again. Went on a lovely whiskey tasting expedition this morning to Tobermory distillery, which is just behind us. Founded in 1798. Highly recommend it. They give you 4 little bottles of whiskey to try. Tell you all about the distillery, which is really good. And I think we are going to do some fishing off the pier over there in a minute, after we've had some lunch and a beer.
So, this here is where we are staying, and me and my friend Jade have just walked all the way up here. Doesn't show how steep it is because we wanted to get to this tree near the top of this hill. So we are up here with the sheep. We have just walked all the way down there. And we're very sweaty. Now we've got to go back down. Wish us luck.
So this is our last night on Mull. What a fantastic week it's been. Best time. I'd recommend it to anyone. Absolutely beautiful place. Really lovely people. The scenery is stunning. The wildlife is amazing. yeah, had a fantastic week. Heading back down south tomorrow, back home. See you later, till next time. Home. The views are incredible. Just past a little lighthouse. Apparently there's some whales knocking about, so keep a lookout for those. But I'm terrible at spotting things, so we might not see any. But yeah, on our way home from our week on the Isle of Mull.